I had a very interesting question that was asked of me today from one of my clients. She asked me that if she went vegan, cut out dairy, cut out milk, or well, which is part of dairy, but cut out dairy and cut out meat, would that be healthy for her to actually do? And I kind of paused for a minute. I was like, what? And I had to repeat the question, and again, it was, if I went vegan and cut out meat and dairy, is that actually healthy for my body? Look, this is 2020. Everybody's on this mission for better clarity, better vision, better health, all that good stuff. But first of all, we have to unlearn in order to learn. All right, I'll repeat that. We have to unlearn in order to learn. And what I mean by that is, growing up, just as probably like in the 3rd grade or something like that, when you're learning the food chain, we're taught, this food chain, okay? Eat your breakfast, lunch, dinner, have your meat, eggs, milk, drink milk, and all that other stuff, right? Okay, well, we have to unlearn that, all right? That's not correct. That's not correct at all. Although it's still valued, valued by the health organizations and things. But the number one cause of disease, all right, is inflammation and mucus. All right, is inflammation and mucus. So going back to the question that she asked me, dairy is very inflammatory, eggs, milk, cheese, and everything else. Have you ever eaten cheese or drank milk or something and kind of gotten you have to clear your voice, your throat all the time? It's kind of mucusy or whatever else. Okay, that's what it is. Meat, people think that the only source of protein, or your better sources of protein, are meat. That's not true. Definitely not true. All right. Number one, you're ingesting dead animal meat. All right. And the way they process it now is, especially chickens, they process it in some sort of way. I don't want to be misleading and give you wrong information, but they process it in some other way, with toxins, with bleach, okay, to clean it in some sort. All right. They are putting nitrous oxide in meat to make it look redder, all right, to last longer, They can leave it on the shelves longer, whereas before, if you get pure ground meat or organic meat or grass-fed meat or something like that, and you leave it in the refrigerator for a few days, it's gonna start turning brown. All right. I did an experiment one time. I bought this meat at this store, a big department store. I'm not gonna name the name of it, and it was very red. It was so red it was almost burgundy. And what I did was I put it in a Ziploc bag. I dated it. I went back 30 days and it looked the exact same. There's nitrous oxide in there. Okay, so meat, again, there's so many chemicals and things, and we're taught that we get our biggest source of protein from meat. Well, that's not true. Think about it. Animals, the biggest mammals, the biggest animals on this planet, elephants, gorillas. What do they eat? Dinosaurs. Well, we don't have dinosaurs today, but they were huge back in the day. And what did they eat? They were herbivores. They ate plants. All right. So you can get a lot of source of good quality. That's primary protein. You're getting it from the source. All right. It's not like leftovers. All right. When you eat meat to get your protein, that's a secondary source of protein, because what you're doing is you're eating meat that was where they consume plants for their protein, for their strength. All right. A lot of athletes have gone vegan, plant-based, and that's another concept that people just sling around very casually, is vegan. You really have to understand what being vegan is totally not just eliminating meat, okay, because I don't eat meat, but I don't consider myself vegan because I do eat honey, and occasionally I will, eat something with an egg in it or something made with eggs or some of the sort, okay? What a vegan is, definition of a vegan is someone who does not, of course, eat meat, but they also do not consume anything that comes from an animal, okay, or an insect. So, I don't consider myself vegan because I eat honey. It comes from bees. A true vegan, they won't even wear leather goods because they come from animals, okay? That's what a true vegan is. Now, what do I consider myself? I don't eat meat, but I consume a few, dairy here and there, of some sort. Is pescatarian. I consider myself a pescatarian because I will eat seafood. All right, I will eat seafood sometimes. Plant-based is individuals who pretty much plant-based. They eat plant-based foods, a lot of fruits, vegetables, and sources of that way. So going back to the original question, so is it healthy for you to stop consuming dairy and meat? Absolutely. You will cut out a lot of the ailments that you're going through now or experiencing periodically. Migraines, sinus infections, sinusitis, body aches, headaches, you name it, okay? Diseases are caused by inflammation. All right, inflammation of joints, organs, bones, and mucus. You eradicate all of that, and you're pretty healthy. So the answer is totally yes. Her next question was, they want to know, what is my daily regimen? Well, I have a daily regimen of plant-based supplements that you can find on my website. We've called it the General Wellness Kitness. The General Wellness Kit. All right, let me get it right. And you can go to www.drwattscare.com. All right, and you can see it. And I don't suffer from migraines anymore. I don't suffer from sinus complications. I consider myself having a pretty good mental clarity. Others may beg to differ, but so it's very healthy. And you don't have to. What I would recommend is trying it just for a week. A lot of people think, going cold turkey. You're setting yourself up a big failure when you decide to go just complete cold turkey. Cut out meat for a week or every other day. Just set it up something that you can comply to, that your compliance is high to it, and you will definitely feel the difference and start out 2020 with a bang. All right, this is Dr. Watts, DWO, from the House of Wellness.